Don't hit the jelly. It's like a black hole. Don't hit the black hole.
Don't do a hit.
Don't do a hit. Don't hit the black hole. Don't hit the black hole. I can like picture it. No, I know what it is. I know it's like that has it's got the texture of like coagulated blood.
Gross.
Where it's like a semi like weird like mucusy texture.
I vote that we say that's a new a semi-weird. That's what we now call non-Euclidean fluid. It's a semi-weird. We don't know.
Semi-weird. It's like a mucusy where it's like where you touch it and all of a sudden there's blood on your finger, but you don't think there should be blood on your finger. I bled a lot in my childhood. You know, that kind of thing.
I was gonna do my sure yeah, but no, actually.
Wait, really?
I mean, like, the only time that there was blood that coagulated when I was a kid was when I got a nosebleed in the middle of the night and didn't realize it till the next day.
Not like crusty.
It wasn't crusty, it was coagulated.
Coagulated.
Because when I say I didn't notice till the next day, I mean, like, I didn't notice until I got back home from school next day.
Oh.
Yeah, because it happened while I was asleep.
Dang.
And, you know, when you're in elementary school, they have you wake up at like 6:30 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's all dark, so I didn't see it then. And then I
Nobody told you?
got home and I was like, what the hell is this?
Nobody told you?
Told me what?
That there was blood on your nose? Like,
There wasn't any
in your nose?
There wasn't any blood on my nose. And I had nosebleeds all the time as a kid.
Yeah. Anyone could like that.
Like, that was just a fact of my childhood for a little bit.
I remember it happened during band rehearsal once.
It happened during band rehearsal quite a few times, actually.
That is fair.
Fuck.
You did that so impressively, and then you went backward.
There was that period of time, though, where I was on Flonase.
Yeah.
Because I was having something. Real bad allergies or something of that, like.
I hate it.
And it literally caused, like, constant nosebleeds. And, like, I was like, I just don't know what's going on. Actually, no, it wasn't the Flonase, was it? It was a combination of that and, Accutane is what it was.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was mostly the Accutane. I thought that's what it was. I thought it was a side effect from the Flonase, but it wasn't. From the Accutane. Because persistent nosebleeds was a, but yeah, I thought it was, at the time, I thought it was a symptom from the Flonase, but no, it was from the Accutane. And I remember, because I was like, at first I was like, oh, well, I always get nosebleeds a lot, so this is probably fine. And then I was having one, like, every hour. I was like, okay, maybe this isn't right. Do you remember that? I had one in, it's like, I can't distinguish between different years of high school anymore.
Yeah, it all kind of blurs together.
I know we had a history class together, but I don't know which.
It was freshman year.
Oh, well then it wasn't that one then. But I remember I literally had like a nosebleed in the middle of class.
Oh my gosh.
Awful.
Getting like the letter and stuff from like the school being like, hey, you can't miss so much school. And it's like, okay.
I've gotten that letter is so annoying when you're like out for good reason.
Yeah, right?
They sent me one when I was out for 2 weeks after my mom died, and I was like, really?
What? That's awful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, but I was out, and then they were like, you're missing 55 hours. I'm like, that's cool. And I think those got waived because I didn't do them, and I still graduated.
Well, I mean, the days are actually a little bit longer than they need to be. Fun fact, they're a little bit longer than they need to be, so if you're, like, not missing that many, then it'll eventually just kind of work itself out.
I remember like waiting in the hallway and like playing the game where you try to find the student with the most hours.
I remember there was a dude with like 289 hours.
I saw one person with over 300.
Yeah, and it was like they're a senior. It's like, how you gonna work that off, dude?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I don't want to be that person, but there were a lot of people that I'm surprised graduated.
I mean, it's like that with every graduating class, right?
Yeah. I was like, I'm glad they did and all, but yeah, I don't know how you did it. Yeah, I don't know how you did it.
Charisma.
Yeah, fair.
Here's the thing though, like working off credit hours, it's not like it was hard. You just had to do it.
Yeah.
You would if there were teachers that were nice enough that would just be like, move a chair.
Move a chair, I guess.
Move a chair and I'll sign it, or you know, hey, if you do the extra credit, I'll also give you some credit hours for it.
Yeah. I didn't actually do any of them because I sent in a like a note from my psychiatrist saying what the deal was.
Yeah.
And then they were like, and then I still graduated.
Fuck.
Then again, I have a feeling even if they were there, the whole COVID situation probably would have let us graduate anyway.
Oh yeah. I remember I was so afraid because I was out those 2 weeks. And I knew I was gonna have credit hours. And then I went and I finally looked. I think it was either like Daniel or Nick came with me to check. Because I really was nervous. Like, I literally went like months without checking it because I didn't want to know how many.
Yeah.
And then we went and my name wasn't even on the list.
Yeah, fair.
And I was like, well, what the? Okay. Like one of those moments where it's like, obviously this turned out good for me, but also like, now I have no reason why I was anxious. I was anxious for nothing.
Yeah. I can feel that. Gosh.
Like, obviously you want the best result, but also I was anxious for nothing.
Like, I'm happy, but come on. Gosh. Being called on the counselor's office that first time was awful. I was like, what did I do?
Man, high school is the worst.
High school was the worst.
I love college so much more.
Don't get me wrong, high school sucked, but I would go through it again. But it meant I didn't have to go back to middle school.
Oh yeah.
Well, as rough as junior year was,
I don't even remember middle school.
I remember too much.
Yeah, I know you do.
I remember way more than I would like to.
I remember dating a guy for 3 days. That's all I remember.
I never dated anyone.
I remember I dated 3 different guys. One of them ditched me at the Valentine's Day dance to go hang out with his friend because he felt bad that his friend didn't have a date. So he just ditched me in the middle of the dance. And then I dated one guy for like 3 days. Broke up with him because he told my fellow cheerleaders that he kissed me when in fact he did not. And I was like, why you be lying? And then
Sure thing to do.
there's the other guy. No, wait, I dated 4 guys. There's the one guy who, I mean, I use date very loosely in that case because we were just kind of, really, we were just friends. So, like...
Friends with a title on it.
Yeah. And then there's... Shoot, what was the other one?
I know about Ethan and Malik.
Oh my god, I wasn't even thinking about Ethan.
Oh my gosh, Ethan was like a long-term kind of thing. I guess.
Again, it really was just like Friends with a different title on it.
Yeah, fair.
And like, to be fair, I was dating Ethan when I realized I was a lesbian, so.
It really is, like, I don't think y'all did anything more than held hands and maybe go to, like, homecoming, I think.
Yeah.
Did y'all even, like, go on a date?
I mean, a couple of times. We'd go to, like, the movies or the pool or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, dances and homecoming. And I didn't even want to go to homecoming, really. The only reason why I did it was because his mom and my mom had already planned. And I didn't want to mess up the plan. Like, they'd already spent money and stuff.
Yeah.
Good times.
Bless you.
And then I broke up with him.
I've never said yes to anyone asking me out on a date.
I mean, that tracks.
Yeah. I've never dated anyone other than you. And I was the one to ask you.
Hey, I did it.
Oh, hey!
Mr. Oshiro, stop. I just wanted to help.
Whoa.
Rude.
I've decided to close the hotel for repairs. The second floor plumbing is leaking. The library is a complete disarray. Not to mention the hole in the ceiling of the presidential suite. Please, just leave me alone. Aww.
Well, that was sad.
Aww.
Chapter complete.
Aww.
Oh my god, that's so much more than the first level. Oh, that was so much more.
Wow.
Let's look. Oh my god. Look at the difference.
That's more than both of them combined.
And I took more time on it than both of them combined as well.
Oops.
Okay, well, that was that recording session. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hopefully this video will be up Wednesday. Well, actually, at the time that I say this, this video won't be up Wednesday, but, you know, whatever. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.